If you want to stop something, be it an addiction, a bad habit, the best thing you could actually do is stop. I know this may sound counterproductive, like I'm trying to stop something. Like if you want a house, if you're homeless, build a house. Um, no, it's not that kind of situation. What I'm trying to say is that it's actually a perspective. Sometimes what may be holding you back may just be a feeling, like an emotion. I know emotions, I don't want to undermine them because sometimes they can be really strong. In fact, a lot of the time they feel really strong. But once you're able to push through, like just keep being consistent, trying to stop that thing, it becomes easier along the way. The body is built to adapt, the mind is built to adapt, right? Um, you hear people say like they've been fasting for a couple of days. When they decided to when they started the fast, obviously they were feeling really hungry, but maybe some people on the third day they lost the hunger, the feeling to eat. They were able to resist. The body built that started to silence that desire, that ache, that yearning for food. So it's kind of what happens. What happens when you keep ignoring the voice that tells you to go back to that cycle, that habit, to keep doing those addictions. When you keep silencing those voices, it becomes easier along the run to ignore to ignore those voices. If you want to start something as well, go ahead and start it. Because sometimes some voices could tell you that you're not good enough for some things. It make you feel not smart enough, not skilled enough. It's there's nothing wrong with not knowing at the first time. you know Maybe you want to learn a new language and you feel like it's taking too long to learn, or you just give up because it sounds too hard. It's always gonna sometimes it's always most times it's always gonna be difficult in the first when you start something at the first time. you know you're always gonna meet milestones, meet things that make you feel unskilled enough. But as long as you keep pushing, you will get there someday. I hope this was able to help someone. Peace.